long ago, I made a video about tacit knowledge in economics and how it's tied to socialism and communism not really working because it is virtually impossible for a centralized power to predict and control every aspect of humans' choices and whatever it is. I want to talk about that, but in a different lens now. And that applies to motherhood. And the reason I do bring motherhood into this conversation is because I'm a mom, and I have to confess, I didn't read a lot of books about being a mother, raising children, or taking care of babies. Something in me just I couldn't bring myself to do it. And I did try to read a book about sleep training. I did try that. It didn't work. It just made me feel worse because I thought, oh my God, I'm doing everything wrong. But I wasn't. I wasn't doing everything wrong. Um, I was just trusting my instincts and my gut and just common sense. And it all worked out. I have a healthy, happy toddler. Um, and she wasn't sleep trained, but they don't all need to be. More power to you if that's what you want to do. But it didn't feel right for us. Also, um, before having my daughter, I thought like, well, she's gonna sleep in a crib. That's it. I didn't think much about it. But then when we brought her home from the hospital, it felt like the most unnatural thing in life to just leave that tiny little thing away from us, you know, in a crib. And I understand, like, it's not completely safe to co-sleep when they're so little. Um, you need to take some safety measures to make sure you're not gonna roll over your baby, and all of that. It's important to know that. I didn't read books, but I did read all the information sheets that the nurses gave to us when we had her. But yeah, co-sleeping felt natural, and I just followed my gut and my instincts. And it turns out, I later came to know that as mammals, that's how mammals do in nature. They co-sleep. It's a way so that they can all feel safe because they are all together, and they can be all warm because they are exchanging heat between each other, and it's natural and it's fine. So not everything needs to be, you know, broken down into a million steps, and some things are just tacit knowledge, either in the free market but also in motherhood. Perhaps, and this is just my opinion, we underestimate the amount of instinct that goes into everything we do, especially in motherhood. Carl Jung said, civilized man is in danger of losing all contact with the world of instinct, a danger that is still further increased by his living an urban existence in what seems to be a purely man-made environment. This loss of instinct is largely responsible for the pathological condition of contemporary culture. I came across this quote from Jung, and it just it's living rent free in my mind right now. And it has everything to do with this topic that we're talking about. We've become so refined and dependent on comfort and safety that we lost touch with the fact that beneath everything, the same raw instincts that drove our ancestors still shape us today, whether we acknowledge them or not. So, if you are about to become a mom or a dad, I would say more important than the latest book on techniques for sleeping or the latest parenting gadget. Maybe take a break from any externalities and learn to listen to your gut, to your instinct. At least make peace with the fact that it is there. You may not hear it now, but you will soon. You'll feel the need to do certain things. Those things are not exactly what your doctor is telling you, what your nurse is telling you, what your midwife is telling you, or the grandparents, especially, are telling you. So learn to be in tune with those instincts because they will be of the utmost importance when you're taking care of your baby. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel for more. It's June.